What?
Hello, I am your new
Hey, do you have any
assistant.
idea what's going on?
Earth movements and their consequences. Rotation and revolution are two motions of the Earth. When Earth spins or rotates around its axis, that movement or of spinning is called rotation of Earth. And when Earth spins or revolves around the Sun, that movement is called revolution of the Earth. The Earth rotates counterclockwise. This is why the sun rises in the east and sets on the west. So the days and nights that you see are actually between of this rotation of the Earth around its own axis. The Earth axis is not straight up and down, but tilted at an angle of 23.45 degrees from the plane of its orbit around the sun.
Revolution is the movement of the Earth around the Sun in a fixed path of orbit. The movement in a fixed orbit is called revolving. Revolution with the tilt of Earth's axis are responsible for having seasons. Earth's orbit is elliptical and reaches its closest approach to the Sun, a perihelion of 147,090,000 kilometers. 6 months later, at 152,100,000 kilometers, an aphelion, the farthest point from the Sun.
The Earth revolves around the Sun because of gravity. Earth revolves in orbit around the Sun in 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes. These hours in mean cause the leap year with 366 every 4 years. Why there is revolving? If the northern hemisphere gets direct sunlight, it has summer, and on the other side, the southern hemisphere will have winter. When the southern hemisphere faces direct sunlight, it will have summer, and it will be winter in the northern hemisphere. Solstice and equinox are astronomical events that mark the beginning of each of the 4 seasons of the Earth. The solstices mark the beginning of summer and winter. The equinoxes mark the beginning of spring and autumn. These phenomena occur every year, always on the same dates.
The solstice is the moment when one of the poles, north or south, is as inclined as possible towards the sun. One characteristic of the solstice is that the luminous rays of the sun fall perpendicularly vertically on one of the tropics, Cancer or Capricorn. At the summer solstice, we had the longest day and shortest night of the year. The winter solstice has the shortest day and the longest night of the year. Yes.
At the equinox, the sun's rays fall perpendicularly on the equator. Therefore, there is a balance in the distribution of luminosity between the two hemispheres. The autumnal equinox marks the beginning of autumn. The vernal equinox marks the beginning of spring. When it is the vernal equinox in the southern hemisphere, where Brazil is, it is the autumnal equinox in the northern hemisphere, where the United States is, and vice versa. The moon's gravity pulls on the Earth, causing predictable rises and falls in sea levels, known as tides. To a much smaller extent, tides also occur in lakes, the atmosphere, and whitening Earth's crust. The pull of the moon is also slowing the Earth's rotation, an effect known as tidal braking, which increases the length of our day by 2.3 milliseconds per century. Because of this, the energy that Earth loses is picked up by the moon, increasing its distance from the Earth by 3.8 centimeters annually.
The moon has gravity of its own, which pulls the ocean and us towards it. The oceans are pulled towards the moon's gravity slightly, causing a bulge or high tide on the side of the Earth closest to the moon. The Earth spinning means that another high tide occurs on the opposite side of the Earth to the moon. These two high tides draw water away from the rest of the oceans, causing two low tides between the high tides.
As the Earth and the Moon orbit the Sun together, the pattern of their night on the lunar surface constantly changes. We refer to the percentage of illumination on the visible face of the Moon and as the Moon's phase. There are 8 major named phases that have been known throughout the human history. The Sun, just like the Moon and the Earth, also has its own gravity, which can affect the tides. Although the Sun is much larger than the Moon and has more gravity, it's also much further away, meaning its pulse on the tides is less than half as strong as the Moon's. It still does have an effect too.
When the Sun and Moon are in line with the Earth, they combine gravity, cause very high tides to be a little higher and low tides to be a little lower than average, known as rise tides. When the Sun and Moon are at right angles to each other, the Sun helps to cancel out the pull of gravity from the Moon, causing high tides to be a little lower and low tides to be a little higher than average, known as neap tides.
Wither, what are you doing here? It's Saturday. Aren't you supposed to be on break? Oh, hey, Principal. How convenient that you're here. I would actually want to sign for a job here at the school. Get up! But Wither, you don't understand. I'm broke. You keep trapping me in that damn cage. I can't work.
You sent someone to a hospital. Of course I would trap you in a cage.
I am not violent. You can't prove that.
One of my students are already gone because of you.